Our top story tonight, an investigation into police brutality at the Jasper Police Department. Good evening. Welcome to 12 News HD. I'm Kevin Steele.
And I'm Jackie Simeon. Thanks for joining us. Keyarika Diggles says video taken by surveillance cameras inside the Jasper police station provides evidence of the police brutality she's claiming. And tonight you'll only see this video on 12 News.
Diggles was arrested for an unpaid traffic ticket and says that's all she's guilty of. But police have charged her with resisting arrest. 12 News HD anchor Angel San Juan broke this story and joins us now with more. Angel?
Kevin, Keyarika Diggles says she's still traumatized by what she claims 2 Jasper police officers did to her. And she fears retaliation for coming forward because she says those who are in charge of protecting Jasper are guilty of hurting her. Despite her fears, she thought it important to share her evidence with 12 News and with Southeast Texas. That evidence is a video Diggles claims clearly shows police brutality. Keyarika Diggles does not want to relive what happened to her at the Jasper police station on May 5th, but on Wednesday she got to see what she experienced replayed on video.
And I thought they were going to kill me, and I cried and I cried and I cried, and did nobody come.
The 25-year-old was scared to come forward about what she describes as police brutality, but friends, family, and even Jasper City Councilman Alton Scott encouraged her to do so.
There's an old saying that a picture's worth 1,000 words. And when I saw the video, it spoke volumes.
Diggles was arrested for a traffic ticket she admits she had not paid. She says the officer at first was pleasant to her, even allowing her to call her mom for money to pay the $150 fine. But after it seemed she was not going to be able to collect the full amount, Diggles claims the officer snapped.
And he said, well, I've been waiting here all this time when I could have been out patrolling waiting on you. This is stupid. He just went to cussing, and I was like, well, you don't have to yell at me.
This video obtained from the police department by Diggles and Councilman Scott shows the officer pushing Diggles. Then another officer arrives and he's seen slamming her head against a counter.
I screamed and hollered for somebody to help me, and I thought the dispatcher was coming to help me, and she just stood there like she didn't know what to do. I don't know if she was scared, but it's like she didn't know what to do. She just stood there and watched them do it.
The officers, who have been identified as Ricky Grissom and Ryan Cunningham, are then seen dragging Diggles to her cell. Diggles says she received no medical treatment, just a charge for resisting arrest. She does have photos of her injuries, and this video is mobilizing civil rights activists in Jasper like Pastor Ray Lewis. Lewis founded the group Justice for Jasper after the city experienced racial strife a few years ago.
I have a wife, I have sisters, and I have daughters. And for anyone to do to them what was done to this young lady, I would be less than a man to sit back and not do anything.
We spoke to Jasper Police Captain Gerald Hall, and he told us the police department has already started its own internal investigation into this incident. He says that's standard procedure anytime an officer uses force. But there's concern among this group that the police cannot police themselves.
There will be something done about this. There's going to be something done. We're not going to sit back. We're not going to let this die.
The 2 officers in the video, Ricky Grissom and Ryan Cunningham, remain on duty, and Captain Gerald Hall says their status will remain that way pending the internal investigation. But City Councilman Alton Scott, who you saw in that story, has requested the mayor call a special council meeting to discuss this incident. Now, I just tried to reach him tonight to see if a date had been set for that meeting. I've not heard back from him, but he really wants that meeting. And one of the reasons he says that they might consider actually calling in the Texas Rangers, the council as a whole voting to do that. But again, we are still waiting to hear when that meeting will take place.
You don't know what happened, but troubling video to be sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, thanks very much. 12 News HD has learned that Diggles has contacted a Beaumont attorney to possibly represent her in this case, and the Jasper chapter of the NAACP has reached out to the organization's state office for legal advice as well.
Despite the NAACP